Yo, what's happening? Happy hump day, guys. Happy hump day. I had a few little things to finish on the other Zaku, but I left it at work because I was showing my workmate the Heat Hawk. So it's a good excuse to keep working on the bazooka guy. So we'll do the battle damage on this guy's light green armor because we've done the dark green. So we'll work on the light green battle damaged. Yo, David, how you doing? I should pull him apart. It's going to be much easier if he is in sub-assemblies. It'd be very lazy of me to just battle damage the areas you can only see. Well, I mean, you can see all of the model if you really take a look at it. Come on, yeah. Alright, we always start on legs because the legs are the, I guess, the easiest to do. Doing cleanup on internal connections. Yeah, I mean, you got to the more effort you put into your miniatures or painting, the more you need to do with the building and ever since I got my PC looked at, it has come back and the audio is stuff. But it's only when I stream. I don't know what they've done. Yo, Burnt Toast, how you doing? Jeez, I missed an edge highlight on the front of that leg. Lucky we're coming back and doing highlights on this part anyway. So we'll get it. Nice, dude. Congrats. How are you feeling about him? want to really do anything underneath, because that'll just be a waste of time. Waste of time. Little mistakes just add to the grit. I mean, it depends on how you paint. If you're painting heavy metal, little mistakes don't necessarily add to the miniature. But I think, you know, if you're proud of your miniature, that's fantastic. If you think you can improve and you know where you want to improve, that's also very good. And there's nothing wrong with just being content with your painting either. I very much encourage people to sort of become the best painter they can, but painting is also not for everyone. Same way gaming's not for everyone. I've got some in my eye. Real long eyelashes. That's what it'll be. Really long eyelashes. Deathwatch frag cannon. How cool are the frag cannons? When I did my Deathwatch, I did it slightly different. Did I do it? Did I start corn red? But I did multiple steps before getting to Evil Sons. I actually think I went to Wild Rider, potentially. Can't remember. It's on the tutorial though. Don't you do a community show thingy on Discord? Yes, I do. But we're only going to do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays because there was only a handful of people doing it. So not today because it's Wednesday, but we will do it tomorrow. And it is just a show thing. Like if you're wanting feedback on a miniature or you're wanting help, then you're best to message me. However, there are a lot of people that message me and they're just like, they send me one photo and sometimes they don't send any context. All they do is send a photo. Or they'll send a photo and just say, what do you think? And it's just like, I need more details to go off than just what do I think. Prophet, my dude, how are we going? Been a while? Yeah, he missed, basically finished the other Zaku. I left it at work though, unfortunately. A little bit of heavy metal on the Heat Hawk. So it's not really Gundam spec in terms of how it would be painted, but it is it's heavy metal painted. What do I mean by context? I mean that there needs to be context to why people are sending me pictures for advice instead of just straight sending me a picture. Does that make sense? I need people to be very literal when they send me stuff. Like, hey, I've spent like, the more details you give me, the better. Hey, I've spent like 5 hours on this Ultramarine. It's the first time I've tried doing edge highlights. I think I did pretty good. I know I've got room to improve. Any advice on how to do that? Does that make sense? Nah, so I've decided we're not doing ground pounder next. We're actually going to do the RX-78 because I'm going to make an ultimate guide out of it. We're going to attempt to get the attention of Bandai. Now, people have said that they don't really do that with the community, but we've got nothing to lose. I'd make a tutorial anyway, so we're going to do a tutorial, links, photos, and all that good stuff. Yes. What does yes mean, burnt toast? This is what I mean. I don't understand what just a comment mean yes. What does the yes mean? Nath, my dude, Marvin, hang on. What are you guys out for dinner and you didn't invite me? Why are you messaging at the same time? Exactly the same time. Is this planned? I was agreeing with my earlier statement. Okay. This is what I mean. Especially, especially through text. If people are on stream, I like you lose a lot through just people writing a message. Like, I think it was last night, Stork was on and he wrote a comment saying that he really enjoyed building a Van Sar kit. It was lots of fun and it went together easy. And it completely, in my head, when I read it, sounded like he had a horrible time doing it. Is Stork talking about you? Yeah, I thought he had a horrible, but it was literal. And this is the thing, like, making assumptions about what people are saying, I don't work well when people when they're just vague, or it's not like a direct question or something. It sounded like sarcasm, it did. Like, I'll give you an example. When I'm at work with my mate Riley, okay, we go to gym together. He will come up to me on a Tuesday towards the end of the day and he'll be like, are you keen for gym? And I'm like, no, I'm not keen for gym. Because that's the question he's asked me. What he really means is, are we going to gym tonight? And I'm like, I'm not keen to go to gym tonight, but I will go to gym tonight. You need to ask, are we going to gym tonight? How do I want to hold this guy? I need to move my glasses. Having a horrible time right now. I need to sit up too. Crouching over like Gollum. Should just change the Twitch name to Gollum Paints. Stupid fat Zakus. Nobody likes the Zakus. No, everyone likes Zakus. They're cool as shit. What is Gundam, precious? There's nothing on the screen. Stop flickering. Dude, the guys at fucking Scorp Tech have stuffed with my computer or something. Audio's no good. Fucking camera flickers. I did do a Deathwatch guide, yep. I didn't start with the warm-up line. Nah, I had it in my head. And I said Zaku. Like, instead of saying stupid fat hobbitsies, which is the warm-up line. Funnily enough, I think I've spoken to you about this, Marvin. Funnily enough, actors have that. There's a term for it. So when actors are putting on an accent, they'll often have a line they say to, stay in that accent. So whenever I'm sort of doing Golem, I have to say stupid fat hobbities. Where did I get my magnifying glasses? I got these from a store called Spotlight. If you are Australian, you can get them from Spotlight. They're about $18. But you could just order some online real easy. Your grandma loves Spotlight? Yeah, it is a well, my mum's a grandma and she used to make us clothes. It sounds weird saying that, but she used to sew us like track pants and tops and stuff. And that was sort of before like Kmart started stocking Anko. You know how Anko's like cheap as shit? Surely you couldn't buy fabric and make a jumper for cheaper than Anko make it. Oh, Nate's in Nate, you haven't done the Everdark Sovereign Dragon, my guy. The Frosty Boy. The glasses are called magnifying glasses. The brand is so easy because they're for sale. Next time you're over, Marvin, you're gonna have a look at my computer. I think I know what's happened. When they've done the like service on my computer, I noticed there's one, two, there's like three different audio channels that aren't meant to be on my computer. I need to maybe boot it up before stream one day and have a look. But just the music skips. It's just it's weird. It's not affecting you guys, which is why it's strange. Which is what I can put up with it. It's a little bit annoying, but like it's not. It's you guys aren't getting affected by it. So. The glasses are called hands-free magnifiers. There you go. You know more than I do. We might be starting that Gundam tutorial tomorrow. That'd be cool. Gundam. I was playing G Eternal before stream today, and I was playing through the 00 storyline, and I had to relive my boy Stratos. Lock on Stratos. Get murked. Jeweler's glasses. Don't want to go over the top. Do not want to go over the top of this. You could totally do this the opposite way if you wanted to. You could do this with your you could do this with your edge highlight and then paint on the inside of it if you wanted to. If you weren't comfortable highlighting around the outside of your scratches. Hey, Painting Bites, how you doing? A standing desk. You painted a standing desk. I've thought about doing that. Not on stream, but most of the time when I paint, unless I'm on stream, I can't do it when I'm on stream, is I scoot my chair backwards and I like straighten my back. So then I'm not actually bending my neck. I would normally paint. I mean, I could probably do it, eh? It's just hard to. It's hard to keep it where it needs to be on the camera. It's sort of like a deadlift in a way, where you use your hips as what would you call it? We just bend at the hips, really. Keep your back straight. Need to sit back with a neck pillow. Yeah, unfortunately I can't paint in my most comfortable position whilst I'm on the stream. Yeah, we should get very close to finishing this Zaku tonight, and then the other one was so close, but I took it to work to show my friend who does our thumbnails. Actually, I told that I told him yesterday I need that thumbnail. I need to actually just grab him and be like, do that thumbnail. Yeah, I was showing him the Heat Hawk, and I left the model at work. Yeah, there is a reason I paint the way I paint. I've explained it on stream a couple of times, and Marvin understands it because he's seen it in person. How much stability you get with your brush, and that's basically. Well, I mean, it helps with the posture a little bit, but it's mainly about that steady hand. Sit like a goblin, yeah. Didn't feel the pain back really. Oh yeah, I get that. My back is an absolute mess. Probably because I paint so much. But these Zakus ain't gonna paint themselves. Do I ever build on stream? I've built on stream before. I don't like doing it though, because I don't like building. I said that on someone's post one day, and there were some people in the chat, and they fucking lost their mind. They're like, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. If you don't like building, it's part of the hobby. Again, I know it's part of the hobby. Doesn't mean I have to enjoy it. I like painting models and having the finished product. I understand that building is part of the process. It makes me appreciate my models more, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. So like, I don't know if people understand that everyone's got different interests, even inside the hobby. Like, it's so weird. Oh geez, if you don't like building models, you must hate the hobby. No, I just hate fucking building models, bro. Alright. It's time to edge highlight around the scrapes. Yeah, it's the hobby pie. The hobby pie is massive. Big old hobby pie. You enjoy building them? Yeah. I mean, there's some people that just really love building models. It's why I can't build that master grade Gundam. I might get around to it one day. It's just, man, it's so much work. And I just enjoy painting. That's why these models are sick. These models were easy to clean up and they were fast. I got Dynamis. He's my favorite from 00. Oh, Marvin, I'm a little bit jealous. Buddha sent me a picture today. He bought two packets of Gundam, English ones. And he's like, they were meant to set aside 4 for me, but they only had 2 there. It didn't matter. He pulled a parallel art Char's Gelgoog. I just want everything to do with Char. There is a perfect grade. Yeah, see, a perfect grade ain't no way. I couldn't do a perfect grade. I mean, never say never, you know. Who was saying that I should enter that Gundam painting competition in Japan? Not this year. Definitely can't do it this year because it's in September. But like I was saying, if this Gundam stuff really kicks off and it helps our channel, then I could be persuaded into painting up a master grade or a perfect grade. Last year's final 3 winners. Yeah, it was one of them that cell shading dude. What's his name? I always forget it. Yeah, they do phenomenal work. I'd like to go like complete heavy metal. Not like this. This is sort of light metal. need to reply to Let's Roll for Dragons. Oh, also, I don't have a birthday party this Friday. It's next Friday. My brother and my mate called me up yesterday asking what the plans were for the birthday. They're like, oh, who's driving in? Who's picking who up? So I thought it was this Friday. And I'm horrible with dates. I'm really, really bad with dates. So I messaged my mum because I have dinner with my mum every Friday, and I was like, we're gonna have to change dinner to Sunday because I've got my friend's 40th, and then because she's friends with my friend's mum, she's like, nah, his birthday's next Friday. I was like, why would my brother and my mate call me up and discuss what the plans are? Like 10 days in advance. Why was I telling that story? Oh yeah, because I'm yep. No, it makes sense. So, yes, I will be streaming this Friday. However, I won't be streaming next Friday, which is good because otherwise this weekend was going to be cooked. Who organizes that far ahead? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Not when you got like a half an hour drive to a suburb for a birthday at a house. Like it's not like you're going interstate or anything. Oh, but the whole reason, and I'm going to run it by you guys. The whole reason is I got a message from a D&D group. I got a message from a D&D group that is here in Victoria. I've never played D&D in my life. And they sent me a message saying that they're looking for fun, passionate players to join us on their stream. So they stream playing D&D. And they said they'd like me to guest star in a September mini campaign, and it will be diving into Warhammer Age of Sigmar, which will be cool. And they film in Melbourne northern suburbs on Thursday evenings from 5:30. So maybe you guys could watch me play D&D. I'd be absolutely clueless. Could watch me play D&D. It's just it wouldn't be through this stream. It would be through their stream. Low-key, when I got a message from them, I was semi-expecting them to ask me to paint models for one of their campaigns. And that's not at all what they asked. Bro, what am I doing? What am I doing? I mean, you could simplify Warhammer that way too, Burnt Toast. You could simplify anything that way, to be honest. Basketball is just running down one end of the court and putting a ball in a basket, and then running down the other end and trying to stop someone from doing the same thing. There's probably way more to it. Starting to social justice warrior Justin's coming out. Tattooed Orders, how you doing? What am I doing? What do you mean, what am I doing? I could potentially be playing D&D on stream. Not my stream, someone else's stream. On Thursdays. I think it'd be cool, something different. Oh yeah, no, I'd definitely bring one of my AOS models, because it was they're doing it for the Warhammer system, and I've got a new Warhammer model painted. I just need to base him up. I haven't even taken a photo. Lothar, how you doing? Yeah, I did like a metallic magenta. And then only did one. Classic. Classic. Oh, we should do I'll do the grey at the same time. We'll just get this leg done. You want to see this D&D thing? Yeah, so the Thursdays. I need to reply to him. It might be 4 Thursdays. Nice. Nice. Why are you giving me classic Nath on stream as well as in person? This is like if we're at the paint table and I was just chatting the whole time to Marvin about doing D&D with Let's Roll for Dragons, and then 5 minutes after the conversation, Nath would be like, "What's this D&D thing you were talking about?" Legit. Absolutely legit. He's just Nathed me on stream. Oh my god, Avi, I wish you saw the 2 runs. Marvin and I did 3 expeditions last night. 2 of them, oh my fuck, oh jeez, it was horrid. It was horrid. So one of them we were doing really good, and and then we both got kicked from the game, and we lost all of our stuff. And then another one, we got absolutely demolished by the trolls in the castle, and then we recovered. And then after we recovered, the friggin' demon merchant turned up on the on day two. On day two, when the circle was closing, so we had to fight him because he was going to be outside the circle. So we fought him, and then he absolutely messed us up. So we're like, well, let's just end this run. And then finally, we got a run done. We just got absolutely pieced up. Was it 4 runs? Yeah, and then before that, the bubbles too. That was the one where the trolls just demolished us, and then the bubbles took us away, and then the bubbles ended up being outside the circle. Like, it was so stupid. God, that was so annoying. That was so annoying. And then the reason we were doing it is because we lost 2 times in a row to the dragon the other night. Like, the dragon beat us up. We were way too overconfident. Nath hasn't done a Everdark Sovereign Caligo yet. Gaping Jaw and Dark Drift Knight are still the 2 hardest though. Sound like we need an 8th? Sure, dude. It's exactly what we need. We will not be there Saturday because we are at Victorious, and then Sunday we've got the Badger crew coming in. Sunday we've got the Badger crew coming in. Send me a pic, Black Sword. I would like to see. It's for the morale, not the gameplay. It's definitely not for the gameplay, mate. The morale. I'm putting myself at risk. I feel like we'll do an expedition tonight with Nath, and I'm gonna get Nath. I'm gonna get Nath whilst playing Night Rain. And then he laughs, and then I can just picture him now. He does it all the time, and then he asks the question. You're like, I just explained it to you for the past 10 minutes, and then he laughs. There's something going on in that. You mean your noggin? It's in the cook, yeah. You're not talking in third person, you're typing in third person. I'm in the source. No, you don't say that. You said you're lost in the cook. You're a cook. Oh my god, you're cooked, mate. You are cooked. So what do you guys think? Should I do this D&D thing? For about a month, we won't be streaming on Thursdays. I will still be on stream, but I'll just be on someone else's stream. Yes, yep.
I like it when the bass go.
I'll probably just have to use my Stormcast model. There's no way I could paint a miniature for it. Or I could use one of my... Daughters of Cain. No, I should be a paladin. It's a big old Stormcast boy. I guess so. Yep. We won't put him back together yet. Need to do dot highlights as well. Oh, the only thing is, you'll probably have to watch the replay if they've got a YouTube of the stream, if it's at 5:30 p.m. That's when they start. Dude, if they start streaming, then man, I don't know if I can make to the. Like I work till 4:30. I don't think I can make the northern suburbs by 5:30. They probably just all live over in the north. And then if I had a big install on a Thursday, which I can't really, I mean, I could tell the guys not to book any big installs on Thursdays, but hey guys, no big installs on Thursdays. I've got D&D. 5:30 p.m. Not a.m. I'm not doing a stream at 5:30 a.m. That would be a hard no. That would have been an instantaneous message back saying, "No, I'm out." Like I occasionally get up at 5:30 for work, but it's not very often. For the odd job. The guys know if they did that to me, that I wouldn't be working with them for very long. You'll be getting up at 5:30? Oh, you're not doing a night rang with us then, buddy. $6:30. What's well, they're not allowed to make noise before 7. Non-compliant. You that guy that goes around and surveys houses. This is non-compliant. Come on. Stop being annoying. This playlist is awesome. It's a website we pay for. I think the playlist is only like 40 minutes though, so it repeats a couple of times. The website's called Upbeat. Yeah. I mean, anyone can you can listen to the music on Upbeat. You just can't upload the content with the music unless you pay for a membership and then have your channel flagged by them. And this is so we can upload stuff on YouTube. Not that the lives get monetized really, but it was quite frustrating just receiving email after email saying, "Hey dude, stop playing Creed." Should have been sponsored by Creed. Old Dad Rock Sundays was the best. Dad Rock Sundays, Punk Pop Thursdays. Probably put too much battle damage on that guy's helmet. Oh well. Oh well. to paint a little bit more. There's a small spot in the elbow. What do you mean? Did I see the latest White Dwarf? No. What was it? What was it? Something, was one of my things in there, was it? Probably not. Probably not. Whole section about custom Space Marine armies. That's definitely very Black Sword-esque. It's not easy. Honestly, it's not easy to make a custom Space Marine chapter. Like if we're talking about markings, squad markings and all that type of stuff. It's not easy. Not easy. I'm just going to go to the toilet quickly. I'll leave you with Charles Zaku. Maybe. There you go. Your goals are getting army in there? Yeah, that'd be sick, dude. That'd be sick. Alright, back in a sec. Ooh. Gunmetal pipes, we're changing them. We're changing them, Zach. They're going to be grey. They're going to be same as the other Zaku. They're not staying that color. Right, we are doing dot highlights now. So for the green, the light green, we're actually using Wraithbone. Sounds weird. We're using Wraithbone. Yeah, I liked the gray. I liked the metal initially, Zach, but after seeing the just the flat grey on the other Zaku, it's gonna work better. To be honest, and like I mean, heavy metal uses metallic, right? But to be honest, I might not do any metallics on any of these Gundam models at all. Does that mean I'm gonna have to do non-metallic metal? Nah, no. Streaking? Nah. I mean, it probably suits a Zaku. Mass production mobile suits. Dude, how did I miss that highlight? I reckon I missed these highlights on every single one of the models. What am I doing? Yeah, Friday. Friday will start the Gundam tutorial. I do need to pack up my lights and stuff though. For Victorious. That's alright. Definitely gonna need to chat about what I need for Victorious. I know you told me Sunday, Marvin. I think I'm right. Brushes, palettes, paper towel, paint, lighting, banner. Maybe I'll get a little overlay sticker I can put on the banner. It says come paint with us or something. Hey Siri, set a reminder at 8 AM tomorrow about a BFG sticker. Yeah, because I'm going to remember what that means. Jeez, get in focus, my guy. Sorry. Nihilifim, thank you very much for the follow. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. Don't ask me to try it again. This is no Zaku 2, boy. Can't wait till they bring out the goof. Surely they bring out the goof. Yeah, I sort of look. I'm gonna try and paint all the models they do, so I would like them to release a lot, but I don't like. I'll have like a panic attack if they're just like, here's like 100 different models, and I'll just be like, fuck. If they could do like a steady release, that'd be great. That'd be phenomenal. How long does it take? I would say these Zakus probably took, what, 20 hours maybe? 20 hours? I'd say they're very similar to a Space Marine. Normally paint Space Marines. I would show you the other Zaku, but I left it at work like an idiot. But I'll have it tomorrow. We'll nearly be done tomorrow as well with all of them. That's the plan, because I want to start this guy Friday. We're going to do a full tutorial on YouTube with this guy from start to finish. Yeah, and being very particular about everything is just the Warhammer heavy metal paint style. It's all about sort of precision. Which Dreadnought, Black Sword? I think they're just they're elites in general, aren't they, dude? Because they're all veterans. Dreadies. I don't think they're in a heavy or a devastator. Yeah, elite cross on all of them. I'm almost certain. Wookie Barber, thank you very much for the follow as well. Maybe the Ballistas would be a heavy. I don't know. I feel like they've always just been an elite though. They've always been an elite choice. Like, remember in the old codexes, every single, I'm sure every single Dreadnought choice was an elite. Like even the ironclad. Glad you found it. I'm glad you found it. I'm glad you found the stream as well. The more the merrier. The more the merrier.
I like it when the bass go.
Talking strictly codex, yeah. Yep, strictly codex. Codex compliant. The black swords are codex compliant, aren't they? Black sword? Yep. I mean, I'd copy the box art, Black Sword, in terms of you marking. Yeah, I like giving the dreadnoughts low vehicle numbers too. Alright, that's the dots done for the light green. Now we've got to do the dots for the grey. See you, Pain Bites. Yeah, ultimately Black Sword, like different chapters, even though they're like still follow the codex, they still have markings in slightly different spots, right? Oh, I need to highlight that one. Gotta do that lens on the bazooka too. Just gonna do a pink one like we did on Char's. Just a larger version. You guys can't see what I'm doing here. The bazooka's in the way. But it's really, really important what I'm painting right now. You guys just can't see it. Sorry. Sorry. missing all kinds of parts on this thing. I like their little round feet. I think they look cute. All right, so we've basically come to the end of another stream. We've nearly got this guy done, except for the lens. We'll do the lens on tomorrow's stream, so if you want to learn how to do some lenses, watch one of my tutorials. No, you can watch me paint this lens tomorrow. So we're going to do that. Other than that, he is pretty much done. Char needs to have his pipes changed to grey, so he matches this guy here. And then I need to do some highlights on the middle of that little chest piece thing there, so it matches the rest of that. And then the Heat Hawk guy, forget what he needs. I think he might just need dot highlights. So all those dot highlights we just did, I think that's all the Heat Hawk guy needs. We're getting there. We're getting there. Two cool Zaku 2s. Anyway, guys, enjoy your day. Enjoy your night. I'll catch you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Australian Standard Time. Once clock back 2 hours, that's when the stream starts. Peace.